how gorgeous. I'm staring at this cloud as the sun's going down, and there's this light beam coming off the cloud towards the mountains. Just unbelievable. And I thought, okay, now it's time as any to have the conversation. I had this great question someone asked me today about our school systems. There's this young man who is going to school, and it's been difficult. And I know it's been difficult for many kids, especially probably the kids that of the parents that watch this video, because what's happened is there is a massive change in the way we all are, and our children are evolutions of us. Meaning, if we're people that are seeking greater answers, if we're people that are seeking the freedom to actually explore what our instincts are telling us, then multiply that by 10 or 100 or 1,000, and that's what's happening with our children. And the school system was really bred and evolved to breed followers, to breed those that actually learn the same way, and it's God bless teachers, because it's got to be, well, I know it's incredibly difficult. All my cousins are teachers. I have uncles and aunts that are principals. My mother was a teacher. I understand it completely. But it's interesting that the children are causing a change within the system. That's why there are so many new kinds of schools out there. The question was, I've got my child in a sport that he doesn't like at all. And also, what do I do when a child is being asked to do a sport that they don't like at all? And the answer is, for me, well, it would seem, I just have to show you guys this. This is as I'm asking this question. So there are the clouds that are coming. Here is the cloud with the light beam shooting off of it, and I just want to show you how incredible it is at the same time, because the light beam is shining exactly on the moon that's rising over the top of the mountain, if you can see that. Is that not just completely and entirely unbelievable? Everything really does happen for us. So, in the same way, there's an incredible change happening. I believe that even the light beam hitting the moon across the mountain, and the thunder, and all of it that you can hear in the background. Here, I'll even show you this incredible storm that's coming behind me. All of it, if we think that the winds of change are somehow not attached to the physical winds of change, they are. It's an opportunity for a conversation with a child. Don't you love the thunder in the background? Wah-ah-ah-ah. I call that the diabolical plot for world peace. The interesting thing is, the conversation with a child sounds something like, well, listen, right now the infrastructure of society, and they will understand, is such that schools are designed really to not foster a lot of creativity or follow your instincts, not by any fault of their own, but just because there's so many kids, and they have to figure out some way to give people the fundamentals. Not everyone can afford a fancy schmancy private school, or the transportation to a school that might be a little bit more flexible or open. And not every school has the most amazing teachers that are willing to buck the system. But what an amazing opportunity to teach our children that perhaps, even though when an infrastructure doesn't really make sense to them, that they're allowed to have it not make sense, that they're allowed to be right, that something's a little off, that we actually validate that maybe maybe it isn't working so great, that perhaps, even a little bit of compassion for their teachers, given that a lot of them are so frustrated in that the curriculum doesn't follow the best way to empower our kids. And to also allow them to understand that the instinct that they have isn't wrong. And then what do? Well, how do you make it interesting for them when they get home? How does the homework turn into something more flavorful? How do we get creative with how they show up? Ask yourself, when you're doing something that doesn't quite feel congruent, how would you actually cope with that? And talk about it and brainstorm and use it as an opportunity to converse. Because being right that something's wrong never changed a thing. We'll never have anyone listen. We'll never have a school listen. And we'll never have a teacher listen. But actually starting with some compassion and for the teachers actually starts to, you can even have your kids start to imagine what it's like to even teach in that environment when you've got 30 kids who are freedom seekers who don't know how. New private schools coming up. That's why there's so many people doing new and fantastic things in education. People's children go. They're amazing teachers from within those systems. Little agents of change who are doing some things that are quite profound. So what I'd love you to do right now is share on our page some of the amazing teachers that work within that system. Share a story. Share something that really tells how there are people that are even within the system who are willing to do something different. I would love to hear, and I'm sure other people would love to hear, that just because the system hasn't yet made the turn, there are many freedom-seeking, wonderful, system-challenging people out there that are willing to build bridges to another way. Love to hear all about them. Love you guys. Big hugs. And we're at www.thewideawakening.com. Come and join our newsletter. And yeah, right back to this. Gorgeous storm, gorgeous moon. All right. See you all soon, everyone.